the international community, but we are committed to sacrifice ourselves for the sake of Somalia.
Can you just brief us roughly about your contacts with other tribes and other factions? How successful have you been in this respect?
There are no factions in Somalia. There are transitional federal institutions under the Somali people. We are in touch. We are intensively negotiating with those opponents who have concerns regarding the political reconciliation process. We have completed that vast negotiation, and everybody now is on board for the Reconciliation Congress.
When is the reconciliation meeting, Mr. Prime Minister? Sorry. When is the reconciliation meeting? You tried 3 times to hold it and it was never held.
It was postponed, not because of the Somali side, but because of lack of resources from the international community. But actually now there is a commitment, and there are funds available for the Congress by the donors, and it will start in due course in 15 July.
Mr. Prime Minister, could you tell us, first of all, what are your expectations from the National Reconciliation Conference? And secondly, the British ambassador told us this morning that he told you that the most important thing was that the Somalis themselves had to try to restore peace before the United Nations could send in a peacekeeping, any kind of a peacekeeping operation. There had to be some kind of peace to keep. What are your expectations on a timetable for that? When do you see that this might happen?
First of all, my expectation with respect to the National Reconciliation Congress is optimistic. In the first phase of the social reconciliation, the expected outcome is Somali communities, Somali people, clans or sub-clans, to reconcile among them, forget about the past atrocities and animosities. When they agree among them, they can proceed toward a political reconciliation process, which is spelled out and very clear within the framework of the Transitional Federal Charter. Coming to the United Nations peacekeeping forces, the Somali people has all the rights, as any other nation in the world, to be supported. The international community is behind us. But the era of wait and see is over. We need concrete actions, on one hand for the political reconciliation process, and on the other hand, pacification and stabilization of Somalia in cooperation with the international community.
And so what does that mean? Does that mean that you would like a UN peacekeeping force in as soon as possible?
This is very important for Somalia. For the sake of the Somali people, there is a need to strengthen the pacification and the security.
Mr. Prime Minister, is the Islamic courts going to take part in your reconciliation conference? Don't you think they should also be included if you want peace in Somalia? The Islamic courts?
Not Islamic courts as an institution as such. There is no now an institution called Islamic courts. But those combatants who were in the previous Islamic courts, as individuals, as Somali citizens, they are included in the peace process.
How can you complete that? They have many.
The leaders who are not money, there are only 3 prerequisites. That they renounce violence, accept the Transitional Federal Charter, and participate in the peace and reconciliation process through their clans and sub-clans. This is the 3 prerequisites.
It's reported that some members of parliament are not being allowed to leave the country and go to Nairobi, and also that the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi called on you to stop detentions of opposition and of the press. What's your response to these? Why is that going on? Or is that going on?
The first part of your question is ruthless. When chaos takes place in a war-torn country, the government and its security forces are engaged in collection of weapons, ammunition, and explosives, who are the causes of the destruction in our country. In such operations, it is normal everywhere in the world to capture personalities and people. Almost 127 were captured in Mogadishu during the collection of the weapons. So far, 63 of them have been released after investigations, and when it was proved that they were innocent. But those who committed crimes, who killed people, who assassinated, who were organizing suicide bombings, destructions, damages, are under trial and they will go to justice.
Are you considering an amnesty for reconciliation purposes?
Amnesty was extended to all Somalis, everywhere, except those who are in the list of terrorism.
When do you expect Ethiopia to leave, sir? When do you expect Ethiopia to leave Somalia?
Ethiopia was supposed to leave earlier, but the international community did not provide the necessary financial and logistical support to the African Union peacekeepers to be deployed soon, so that Ethiopian troops can withdraw.
Did you come away from meeting the Security Council with any feeling of support for greater international assistance, particularly on the peacekeeping front?
There is a full support of the international community and the Security Council on Somalia.
What about the former defense minister seems to have said that he was almost killed by a bomb. He somehow said that you and President Yusuf he holds responsible. Do you know the one I'm talking about in Kismayo? The head of the Juba Valley Alliance.
He was not in Kismayo, he was in somewhere else. Okay. And these are the normal banditry in Somalia.
And what about protection of humanitarian workers? There seem to be a number of aid workers that have either, there was a problem with access, and now there was 2 just killed the other day. What can your government do to protect?
This is a long history, from 15 years or so, and during the civil war. Aid agencies were operating in Somalia to support our people. A relationship had been established between the armed militia in Somalia and the aid agencies to cooperate each other in order to deliver aid to Somalia. Now, this condition must shift to a system of governance. So the aid agencies are now operating with the government, and we are helping them in order to help our people. Thank you very much.